She was born a prodigy, an S-class summoner, the kind every guild dreamed of recruiting. But when her awakening came, she summoned a fragile little skeleton, one that tripped just trying to walk. Everyone laughed at her. Jeannie could feel her pride shatter right there on stage. She tried to smile it off, but the humiliation cut deep. What she didn't know, that little skeleton, Jack, wasn't from her world. He was a mysterious being from Earth, and inside him slept an ultimate devour evolution system. A system that let him grow stronger by consuming monsters. The problem? Right now, he couldn't even fight a rat. To make things worse, a rich brat at school mocked her publicly. He told Jeannie to marry him, said he'd heal her sister as a wedding gift. She ignored him completely. Instead, she picked up Jack's broken bones, fit them back together, and walked out of the hall with her head held high. That night, Jeannie sat alone in her room and cried. She'd trained for years, awakened an S-class profession. And this was what she got, a useless skeleton? Still, she refused to give up. She told Jack he was special, that he was enough, but that just made Jack furious. He wasn't some weak pet. He was destined to become the ultimate skeleton king. So he jumped onto her shoulder and said, "Tomorrow, take me to a high-level dungeon. I'll show you what real power looks like." The next day, they entered the dungeon together. Almost instantly, a monstrous roar echoed from deep inside. Jeannie panicked and ran, clutching Jack in her arms. But Jack wasn't scared. His system had just activated an S-class dungeon quest. A beast burst through the shadows. Jeannie froze. Jack didn't. He lunged forward, shattering the creature in one strike. The system absorbed the remains automatically. Jack's stats skyrocketed. His bones burned with crimson flames. He'd evolved into a flame skeleton. Then the ground shook again. An enormous monster appeared. Jack charged without hesitation. After a brutal battle, he emerged victorious. Jeannie stood speechless, watching her weak summon glow with power. But then, his flames faded. Jack's body shrank back into his frail form. Turns out that Fiery State had a time limit. They sold the loot from the dungeon, and made a small fortune. With that money, Jeannie bought a vial of life water to heal her sister Anna, and miraculously, it worked. Anna's strength returned. Hope flickered again in Jeannie's heart. She and Jack headed back into the dungeons. But this time, something strange happened. A cute little cat appeared in the forest. The moment it dropped its cloak, it turned into a ferocious black wolf. Jack stepped forward, igniting into flame skeleton once more. The fight was fierce but short. He struck it down, and as it fled, it transformed back into a cat. With that victory, Jack unlocked his third evolution, Skeleton General. Now he could even fly. Jeannie was overjoyed until the ground lit up beneath her feet. A glowing seal of restraint formed around her, and from the shadows, a familiar mocking voice called out. It was David, the same spoiled noble from before, now trapped and outnumbered. Jeannie could only stare ahead as the magic closed in. Do you think she can escape this time?